In all the years I've been a K-pop fan, I don't remember anything else that panned out exactly like this. Not only did JYP Entertainment come out and say that several members of Day6 were suffering symptoms of psychological anxiety, but they have decided to suspend all of their group activities right after releasing their album. That's a huge decision considering how much time, work, and money was probably put into that album, and now all of the promotion, performances, and appearances that are necessary to push this album out in order to reap the rewards of that hard work has been halted. But that is absolutely the right decision made by both JYP and Day6, putting health as top priority. It's fascinating that whichever members it was, we don't need to know, that they were comfortable enough to communicate this to JYP Entertainment, and that JYP Entertainment were able to get them quickly examined and made a decision that doesn't seem like they put their short-term profit margins first. Now, they still released their music video for Zombie, which is a great song by the way, and if you look at the other songs on this album, you can see that they were basically drawing from the struggles they were going through at that moment that ultimately led up to this decision. After they announced this, Day6 was trending, fans were donating to mental health organizations, which is incredible. It was amazing to see other fandoms come together to support and promote Day6's album, like 17 fans who could have just promoted the 8's new single, Falling Down, but the fandom wanted to support Day6 as well, and it's kind of fitting because his song is also about his own struggles, and how he overcame them, represented by this intricate contemporary dance choreography, which I'm all for. I think in the wake of this news, Day6's Jay and his past words about mental health resonate even more.
But just on that topic, something that I do want to share for sure is when you start questioning if you're okay, and that can be in any sort, any kind of manner. When you're questioning yourself and asking yourself, am I okay? There's always a reason for that. You know, something could happen that day. Something could be continuously happening. Something could be really burdening you. And when you're in that situation, take my advice. I went the long road with this. I took so long to finally accept that I was not okay. That things weren't okay inside me. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. But it took me so long to accept the fact that I wasn't okay. And I wish I could have just thought about it a little bit more personally, faster. If that was the case, I felt like I could have saved myself a lot of time of just being hurt by myself and not knowing what it was or why I was feeling that way. And you know, I think it's just a human thing. Feeling hopeless and feeling empty, it happens to everybody. You know? And just because it happens to everybody does not mean that it's not a point of concern. If you're feeling a certain way, if you're feeling helpless, feeling empty inside, please talk to someone about it. Just talking to someone helps so much. Because that's an outlet. It's a way to vent. And then sometimes while you're talking to people about it, you realize, oh, maybe I feel this way because of this. And you're able to find a solution.
Yes, psychological anxiety and mental health in general is affected by many factors. It's never just one thing, but when you are in the position of these artists, people's words about you and to you definitely has to be one of those factors. We talk about hate comments all the time and the solution on how to deal with them, but these days it seems like artists are taking it upon themselves to pursue legal action, ignore them, or just straight up calling them out. For some reason, Yeri used to be the target for hate. There were negative comments, rumors, accusations, you name it. But we've never really seen her acknowledge them. Her method is probably to just ignore them and focus on the positive. Nowadays, her abs cut deeper than trolls' malicious remarks ever will. I mean, look at them! On the other side of that, you have Solar, who used her YouTube channel to read, call out, and brush off negative comments. Somi did the same thing in her own way. When someone basically called her fat, she rewrote the negative as them misunderstanding how tucked in shirts work. I mean, if you think Somi has a belly, your standards are Halloween Halloween decoration levels of skewed. Somi even read out a comment calling her a half-breed, which is not the first time we've heard an idol call that, but what kind of Voldemort follower says that these days? Fortunately, it seems like Somi has the mental fortitude to brush off that stuff, but not everyone does. We saw the situation with idol Soojin last week, and my goodness, we thought we were mad about it. I did not expect, although I should have, Shuhua to respond with the fury that she did. After she realized the same person was in her live stream, saying the same stupid comments, she went off.
미쳤어요? 진짜? 나가세요! 그러면! 보지 말라고요. 진짜 기분 나쁘게. 가! 그러면! 진짜 영상 진짜 너무한 거 아니에요? 진짜? 에이.
What really caught my attention was that she's not worried about herself. She knows she can handle it, but she's worried about her members. She's worried about friends and family who may read the stuff as well.
속에 그 마음속에 안 가는데 그냥 다른 사람한테 이렇게 하면 3초 쳐잖아. 말이 돼요. 저도 진짜 제 친구였으면 이렇게 이렇게 얘기하면 저도 마음 아파요. 제 가족 이렇게 보면 마음 아프잖아요. 진짜. 지난번 수지 언니도 내가 너무 마음 아프잖아. 그냥 저 친구한테 제 친구한테 이렇게 말하면 진짜 안 봐준다. 진짜. 네, 다음 넘어갈게요.
She may be the youngest in their group, but no doubt she's definitely one of the strongest. I mean, she's been in the industry for 2 years now. But what about a group who just debuted and have only been active for 2 months? Rookie group MCND have been receiving backlash, but it's not the complete nonsense negativity we've been talking about. It stems from something they did. A video clip has been going around of the MCND members dancing and lip-syncing to Freaky Friday, a song that not only uses a lot of curse words, but also the N-word. Now, you can imagine the response to this, but pretty quickly their label Top Media put out an apology saying they apologize to anyone who may have been offended, and that they are taking steps to educate the members and their staff to be more sensitive and culturally aware. A lot of people took it as a really good apology. They addressed it, they took the blame, and told us how they were fixing and preventing future incidents by educating the entire company. But the apology didn't satisfy everyone because, to their point, the company apologized, not the boys. I assume that it's because they don't trust the boys to speak out on such a matter yet, especially after this incident. I'm really curious as to what you guys think about this and how this affects your view of this group going forward. Does it affect your ability to listen and watch them? Are you personally giving them another chance? Either way, I highly doubt they're going to be doing something like this again. The fact that they just debuted and already have this kind of publicity is going to stick with them forever. And I'm absolutely sure that YG Entertainment is trying to make sure that the Treasure Boys don't do anything like this because they are the first YG boy group in 5 years. They just announced that Treasure is finally debuting in July after BLACKPINK's comeback. We last discussed how one member dropped out and they will be a 12-member group now. I think the lessons they should take from today is educate yourself, be careful, be aware, be prepared, and be mentally strong. And you do that by first realizing that
you so good. You so good and so beautiful. You are so beautiful.